Most LLM caches fail because they cache the wrong thing. Exact, semantic, and prefix caching solve different latency and cost problems. You'll learn how the pieces fit into a workflow that weighs the query context and metrics to choose caching. I'm Professor Pi, teaching AI engineering and LLM systems with simple Python. Caching for LLMs is a practical engineering choice. When you hit a model a lot, cost and latency spike. You want answers fast and cheap without breaking correctness. Exact cache, semantic cache, and prefix cache each trade off risk, hit rate, and reuse granularity. Exact cache gives zero semantic risk, but low reuse. Semantic cache raises reuse by matching meaning with some risk. Prefix cache reuses partially streamed text to shave seconds on long completions. Success is fewer model calls, lower tail latency, and predictable quality under a safety budget. Think about what each strategy actually asks. Exact caching asks, did we see this request before? Semantic caching asks, is this new request close enough in meaning to a previous one? Prefix caching asks, can we reuse the start of a completion so we don't wait for the full output? Picture an on-call bot that reformats and summarizes incident notes. Identical incidents benefit from exact hits. Rephrased requests can be helped by semantic matches, and long streaming answers can benefit from prefix reuse when the initial text lines up. Quick note, this code is designed to teach the core idea clearly. Library versions and local setups can vary, so check the official docs if your setup behaves differently. We will step through a toy simulation that exposes waste, then add exact caching, then semantic reuse, then prefix reuse, and finally, a simple router that picks a strategy by expected benefit. Now let us simulate the painful baseline so we have a number to beat. This snippet shows what happens when the same fire drill prompt hits the model twice without any cache guard. The list prompts deliberately repeats the incident inquiry so you can see duplicate traffic. Simulate LLM fakes a deterministic 320 to 400 millisecond latency based on prompt length, which lets you reason about budgets without waiting for real inference. We collect both latencies in the latencies list, then aggregate them to expose the total 680 millisecond cost of blindly replaying the same request. The single print highlights the waste. 2 calls exhausted the budget with no reuse. That output gives you a baseline to beat. We saw waste. Now apply a straightforward rule. If the exact text exists and it's recent, reuse it. This example plugs a tiny exact cache in front of the simulated model, so repeated prompts stop burning compute. The dictionary exact cache records each prompt with its response and the timestamp of the miss. Fetch with exact checks that entry, respects a 30-second TTL via time.time, and decides whether to reuse or repopulate by calling simulate LLM. With hits equals dot, we run the same duplicate workload as before, letting the helper count how often we skipped the model. The final print reports 1 hit and a single stored entry, proving the cache suppressed the redundant call. That gives you a latency win with zero risk of stale semantics yet. Exact caching is safe but brittle. A comma or a rewording breaks the hit. So we try semantic caching next to match meaning, not text. This code upgrades the lookup to semantic matches by loading SentenceTransformer and encoding each unique prompt into semvex. The companion array, semnorms, keeps the norm of every embedding, so cosine similarity stays cheap at runtime. Inside semantic match, a fresh query is encoded on the fly, compared against the cached vectors, and the best scoring prompt key plus similarity is returned. Because we reuse SEM keys to translate that index back to the original text, we can safely reuse previously vetted responses when the similarity clears your acceptance bar. The print shows the prior policy summary scoring well above the threshold, which flags it as a candidate for reuse. Semantic matching raises hits, but adds cost for encoding and the risk of semantic drift. When reusing whole responses is too risky, consider partial reuse of a completion prefix to cut streaming latency. This snippet focuses on prefix reuse, so partially streamed completions can trim wait time even when you do need a fresh answer. Prefix cache seeds the table with the first 18 characters of prompts captured by the exact cache. Storing their approved responses, fetch with prefix scans the keys that match a new prompt's leading characters, returning the longest match and reporting how many characters we can reuse. On a miss, it calls simulate LLM, writes the new prefix, and returns the measured latency, so you see the penalty. The print shows 0 reuse and a 0.40 second cost, reminding you that prefix tables demand careful seeding to pay off. Each strategy has strengths. Exact is precise and cheap to check. Semantic finds paraphrases but costs an embed and must use a threshold. Prefix saves streaming time but needs prior completion seeded and careful matching length. Now, we combine these ideas into a small router that picks the best reuse path given an expected model latency and a safety bar. This example ties the 3 strategies together into a simple routing decision for an on-call adjustment request. Mean latency captures how expensive a full model hit is, so every branch can translate reuse into time saved. We first consult exact cache with a TTL check. If that fails, semantic match estimates the best reuse score against the existing embeddings. Only when similarity drops below 0.86 do we ask fetch with prefix to salvage whatever streaming we can before allowing a real miss. The layered checks feed the strategy label and a numeric benefit. The printed line confirms a semantic reuse path, quantifying the savings in seconds. This toy flow maps well to a real incident assistant. Exact cache stores verified messages. Semantic cache sits behind a human-reviewed threshold. Prefix cache helps when your output is long and streaming matters. In production, you would swap the fake latency for real timings, persist caches, and use an ANN index for vectors. Recap: use exact cache when identical requests repeat and you need guaranteed correctness. It's cheap and risk-free. Use semantic cache to catch paraphrases and boost hit rate. But tune the similarity threshold because embeddings add costs and can drift. Use prefix cache to shave streaming time when outputs are long, remembering it only pays when you've already seeded useful prefixes. Next step, scale this pipeline with an ANN index for your semantic vectors and measure hit rate versus latency as you grow the corpus. If short, practical AI engineering helps, subscribe and watch the AI engineering videos.